Still love it when people replace that. Alright, Big Brawler level 19. Interruptores Coligulos. Turn on the UHF intro. Fun for the whole family except Grandma and Grandpa. Well, we'll see how it goes. Where did the window go? Oh, there's no title thing. Brawler doesn't Big Brawler doesn't always care for that. There it goes. I almost forgot to change this mother. It's Christmas, and there is a new event. Mario must arrive on time to the Reznor party. Is this international level moderation? No, this is me burning time. And having fun while doing it. Play Cave Story? I need to play Cave Story. Wait, what? Hold up. Normally you press up to read signs. You press down to read this one. Reznor House? Sorry, friend. This is not the place you are looking for. What you are looking for is on the hill. To get there, just go through the cold place. Palace. Cold Palace. That type of castle up there on the map. After that, your destination will be up to you. Red Boo XD. Baba is burned. Baba will return probably next week. When I'm on the East Coast, I've already checked that it works. So we'll be doing that. Okay. Health refill. Yeah, I didn't have to use the translation for that one. PKC music, always a good time. But yes, Baba will return probably next week. Because it works on macOS, and I can just do that. I'll probably review the VOD a little bit and or look at my solution or solve a couple extra puzzles offline before I start it up again, but it will return. Wait a second. Wait a second. I forgot what I was doing. That didn't work. But yeah, they've got 2 ideas for the East Coast. I need to check with Fry's whether or not I can actually schedule... Ah, that's even better. I got 2 of them now. Schedule some Wario Land nonsense with him. But it occurs to me, I think he's in German time zone, which is CST. Or CET. Which the East Coast, I think, actually makes it more difficult to work with. I like the transparency in these blocks. They are shiny. Nope. Wait a second. That one's going and it's not stopping. Guess I'll just take the ride. Buy the ticket. Take the ride. I'm not getting that, am I? This is not helping. Okay. You know what? I feel like I missed something. I want to check this out. It's a weird block, so you have to wait a couple extra frames for it to show up. What's even down? Oh, there's a dragon coin down there. So basically, I could have taken the dragon coin down and taken a lap instead of doing what I did. I think that's probably the better way to go. Depending upon how hot it is outside, yeah. The thing is, I don't know for certain. So I just want to be certain before dealing with it. I believe EST generally is 5 hours off from Greenwich. Not quite UTC, because UTC doesn't deal with daylight savings time. And so that would be 6 hours off of Germany, I think. Whereas right now, I'm more or less 9. I mean, that doesn't sound quite right. Either way, I need to look up how the timing works out. Then respawn this, which I think might actually need to be all the way over here. Yeah, that was all the way over there to respawn that. There's my bus. Much better bus than the one I used today. Just wanted to point that out. That's where I erred. See, this was a much easier way of doing things. Much easier. Look in the mirror, see what you saw. Apparently, if it's already pink, you're not allowed to mess with it. Ah. Okay. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. Thought that might be a double swinging type. Look at me, I'm wrong. It's very relaxing in this level. Thank goodness it's not a red one. I feel like this way is going to yield a dragon coin if I'm diligent. No, it yields the midway because I'm diligent. I'm really glad I did that. Let's try again. You know what? I don't think there's a dragon coin over here. Nope. So I'm not going to go that way. Probably going to still come up one short at the end. It's odd to me, looking at this right now. Something I'm missing. Got the dragon coin at least. Do I want to turn this on? I guess no, I don't. And I fall out immediately. That's what I get for panicking. But yeah, the on-off switches here just seem kind of odd right now. Like, typically when you see on-off switches of this type, you would expect to be coming through the area twice. I don't think that's how that's gonna work, but I guess we'll see. Getting the dragon coins piecemeal. We'll call it valid. We'll call it good. We'll call it good. You know what? I really should set lives to a higher number. Just realized that. Let's not be dumb. Why did I do that? That was actually really dumb. I looked away to read chat and then was like, oh, I died. And I wasn't certain how I died. And then I saw that on the Twitch rebroadcast thing that I landed back on the pipe. Yeah, that specific way was really funny to you? Yeah, it happens. Well. What? It's a dangerous jump. I mean, by dangerous I mean kind of annoying, not actually dangerous. But I'm looking forward to the Reznor party. Okay. This is cute. Yeah, I'm kind of digging the switch aspect of this. I had some doubts near the beginning of this, but like the switch blocks are actually becoming kind of interesting. Force me to go back through different areas and the same area in different ways. Something isn't working here. Can I make this jump? I think that is supposed to have a shell going back and forth to knock the on-off block on and off, but it doesn't seem to want to spawn. Like, it worked out, but it didn't work. Nope. Denied. At least I didn't troll myself either way there. As one does. Let's not be dumb. Yep. It's a good motto, but it doesn't always work out in practice. Technically 4 dragon coins we acquired. Okay. Just want to get rid of one of them. Almost. This Swoop is actually a lot more dangerous than you'd expect. Mandatory Bowser Fire Jump. Technically 5th Dragon Coin, though it doesn't really matter now. I am not happy with how that ended. I do like the health stations, though. They are pleasant. Some amount of inadvertent hurting myself. That's a way better way to do that part, and a way better way to do this part. Way better way to do impart. The true facts, actually, had I come back earlier and not missed the first bus I wanted to take, I actually would have done something different. My goal was today, I had 2 goals today. One was like to start stream by like 8 in order to do a silly DOS thing. I really want to do Castle Quest, but the timing did not work out. Because I don't exactly know how long Castle Quest will take, whereas these things usually don't take more than like 20 minutes each. So, oh hey, look, it spawned this time. I liked it better when it didn't spawn. But yeah, it looks like that's just going to have to get delayed until I get back. Not ideal, but it is what's going to be. It's kind of a bummer. I was looking forward to doing more DOS stuff. And of course, after Final Fantasy 1 is complete, and I get back, the next highest priority is getting Baldur's Gate 2 done. Snyder was also once again trying to sell me on Outer Wilds again, which I do know I need to play, but the fact that it doesn't work on macOS is a huge impediment. At least for the time being. I did convince him to continue playing Taiji, though. It was actually pretty funny. He's like, yeah, I liked it, but it's not quite as good as The Witness. I really liked all those environmental puzzles in The Witness, and I'm like, no comment. And he's like, oh. I should probably go play this so we could talk about it. I'm like, yes. And I'm like, you know, you just missed the environmental section. It was like right there at the beginning. You kind of walked past it, most likely, because that was the first section I ended up in. It's a worthy trade. But yeah. Taiji remains a fun game. I need to do the editing for that at some point in the near future. I realized that the audio for that was a little bit unfortunate, so I need to do some actual editing. Like, the waterfall stuff was really loud and things. It's always hard for me to gauge how loud a game is going to be, especially when starting. Makes me think that in the future, game devs might actually add a streaming mode test thing, kind of like the way that old DOS games worked. Okay, what's down here? Why is that down there? The way old DOS games worked, where you could actually, like, test out the audio. So, like, when I was playing Duke 3D, you could test that the music and things were working first, in part because, like, sound cards were hard back in the day. And they're not really anymore, because, you know, Windows handles pretty much all of the tricky bits when it comes to sound cards. You don't care about the IRQs, you don't care about what DMA channel to use, you don't care about this and that, and that. Whereas back in the day, you had to worry about each and every single one of those things. Just like I did earlier with Duke 3D. Because it turns out that the things that Otto assumed were correct were not correct. Had the wrong IRQ, I think, so that was the only thing I had to fix. But that wasn't too bad. But yeah, like having a, here's the brightest thing, here's the quietest, here's the loudest. Here's how it usually is about in terms of decibels, would be very useful. Recommending like bit rates and things. I could easily imagine like an indie game studio like sitting down and doing the research. Okay. Dang it! Flipped it. It was the end of the level. It all could have been good, but no, I had to know what was going on down there, and the answer was nothing. Oh no, the answer was a big Sparky that killed me. It's very similar to nothing. But yeah. Timeline of getting things done. We'll figure it out over time. The only, like, major events I have after this travel bit is going to be ICFP. And ICFP doesn't happen until the end of June. Which will probably be the next time after this upcoming Thursday that I miss Thursday's stream for a while. Because unless my older bro wants to join in and we feel like doing a late night stream right before ICFP, which we probably won't. It just doesn't work out so well. No, it bonked! Going to see ICP? No, I'm not going to go see Insane Clown Posse, unfortunately. Maybe they'll tell me how magnets work. Good thing going all around the clockwork, but you had to ruin it. Do not know that particular quote, but I'll trust you on it. No, ICFP. It's the International Functional Programming Contest. Which, I know the acronym doesn't align, and that's because it's like the ICFP's programming contest. But we just call it ICFP for reasons of brevity at this point. How do I spell iCup? I generally don't. Like, I don't think Apple ever released the iCup. I thought they thought about it and decided it just didn't have a big enough impact, you know? It's like asking what the state to the right of Washington is. One of those middle school things. Or joining the Pen 15 Club. Let's go take the hit. I really don't know what the timing there is supposed to work out to. It's just easier to take the hit. The eye cup is like the failed eye vision. Exactly. It's failed because no one wants to see that. There we go. Okay, we're not going to go for the false block there. We've learned our lesson. Okay. So there's an upper path and a lower path. That's actually kind of cool. And that's where the Sparky comes in. Alright, well. Kind of glad I got to see the extra path. 40! It's better than nothing. Oh god, that hurts. I don't know why that happens. Gonna go to... Wait, what? Took me back to the intersection. Oh, I have to go through there to find the right path to the Reznor party. What's the level's name? Reznor Temporary House, Merry Christmas, Filthy Animal. Temporary Reznor House, party in progress, members only. More tires. I don't want rims. Ah! I don't get anything in the gacha, so I hope the red belly gives me Primo gems as a gift. I deserve them. Un Raska Kokos. Siu. Google provides no explanation. The only thing I wanted for Christmas was to play Among Us. And when do we see the Shanful kids? We agreed to see her at Christmas. Don't know what that means. A new GPU and my Xenia. I can finally play Binding of Isaac and Jello. Don't think that's how that's supposed to go. Nutbuster, that does make sense. That makes a lot of sense. And so this level of snow event comes to an end. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you next December. It gave me a lot of trouble hiding this reference again. You found them. Would you? It's the pair of pantsu hanging out right here in the right-hand corner. Alright, well that was something. It's a nice level. It's a good show. Yeah, that was fun. I was bad in that second half, but that was fun. I really should not have taken so many lives to make that happen.